Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about personalized Christmas ornaments that I made for a client last year, and these were all done with the Cricut machine and the printer cut. So let's get right into it. Hope you enjoy this video. Okay, now that we've chosen our shape, the first thing I'm going to do, since I know this is the right size and everything that I want for this ornament, what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut this shape right now in chipboard before I start adding all my other elements. So I went on and I cut this out in chipboard. I cut one out on my chipboard, and I used my strong grip mat to cut it out and just put it on chipboard, and it cut perfectly. Okay, we've picked our shape. So now let's go to the layers panel. Our shape is a cut file. So let's go ahead and change it to a print file. And when we change it to a print file, we now get another layer for colors and patterns. So let's click patterns. And you see I've got several patterns loaded. So I'm going to pick this first one right here. And now it's going to appear on the shape. While it's there, I don't like the way it looks, so I'm going to edit it. I'm going to come down here to the right, hit the edit button, and now let's scale the pattern. I'm just going to move my little green button. See, that's a little too much. So I'm going to go back a little bit more. Give the computer a minute to change. And actually, I think I like that. So I want to keep that right there. I'm going to hit this X. I'm going to get out of it. And then that's my pattern on there. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the picture that I want to go on there. And I've already got it saved over here. I actually like the position of that pattern, so I'm going to leave that there. So now I'm going to add all of my other elements. I have a picture that I've already downloaded. It's here. So what I'm going to do is try to size it to put on here. Okay. Then I've already went into text and I've typed the word 2017. Well, let's change it to 2018, okay? So I'm just going to double click on it, the text, and I'm going to backspace, and I'm going to put an 8 in there, hit enter, and it's now, well, I'm sorry, click out of it, and now it's 2018. So you can change the color of it. You can change the size of it. Just decide how do you want it to sit on your ornament, okay? Now I also have her name. So I'm going to take her name. I've already typed her name. So here's her name. So now let's just try to position these on here. I think I want this down here. And her name. I think I'm going to put it right there. I think everything looks fine like that. I'm going to cut 2 of these. Okay? I'm going to be distressing the edges, and I'm going to be using my Tim Holtz Chip Sapphire distressing ink. So to ink up the edges, and the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want to see the brown cardboard. So you just take your ink dabber, go through here, and make sure you get it all inked up really nice and neat. And what you're doing is hiding that cardboard looking, so it'll look like it actually blends in with the ornament. It won't stand out. So that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and ink up the edges of the paper. You just give it a little distressed look, and that way you hide all of your white edges. I just think it gives it a more finished look. Okay, let's get this one inked up. I discovered this by watching Genevieve's Designs. She has a really good YouTube channel. She does a lot of inking of paper, and I kind of like that idea, so thank you, Genevieve. Okay, so now that we have this all inked up, let's go ahead and glue it together. And I am using my art glitter glue is what I'm using. And I'm going to use that. So what I'm going to do, I think there's two different ends, so make sure I got the right, yeah. Yep, this way. The right end. So I'm going to get my art glitter glue on here. Okay, I'm going to sit this on here as straight as I could possibly get it. All right, pat it down, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, a little more art glitter glue on this side. Okay, get this all lined up on here. Okay, I'm happy with that. That looks good. Uh-oh. I think this side is coming up a little bit, so. No more glue. All right. So I like it. Okay, so now our next step is to get us some string. So I just found a little string. I'm not sure where I got this from, either Walmart or the Dollar Tree. I'm always looking at, see what they have. So we're going to take a little bit off. Well, that looks good. Take my scissors. Okay, set that aside. So that looks pretty good. Lay that there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to punch a hole in it, and I'm going to use my crocodile. I love this thing, and if you don't have a crocodile, that's fine. Just get you some kind of pokey tool, but make sure you be really careful. So, okay, there's my hole. Now I'm going to string this through. Go ahead and knot it off. Cut off that end later. Then I'm going to knot it one more time. And this stuff is a little stretchy too, so. Okay, and there you have it. I'm going to cut off these scraggly ends. Okay, now here's our ornament. Personalized with the year and a picture and a person's name. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.